just another game with Wyoming, and everything was expected. Last year at their place, they didn't guard Kishad. They sagged on Lamont, and we found a way to win, and it was a close game. Today, they don't guard our foreman, Elijah, J. Pal, sagged a little bit on some other guys. And these guys work on their game, so I don't mind them taking early threes. You know, if they're making them, then maybe we blow the game open early. But we missed enough where it got to the point where we said, well, let's just duck them in instead. And we have all that in our offense, where come off ball screens and duck in those guys instead of having them on the perimeter where they can't help on Jaden as much. They can't help on the guards when they're driving because they have to guard. They can't ignore a guy under the basket. That's an adjustment we made in the first half, carried over to the second half. They're dangerous offensively. You know, they just put 98 or 99 on Nevada their last game and made 13 threes. I think they made 9 against us. And you wouldn't say, oh boy, we lost them. They were wide open. They're step-back threes. They're hard threes off screens. So they shoot the ball at a high level. So in the second half, I think they ended up shooting 35% from the field, which is good enough to build the lead. And we turned the ball over twice, which I think is a program low, at least in the modern era. We took care of the ball and made enough timely plays to come out with a victory.
Like Dutch said, their game plan was to sag off. Back in Wyoming last year, they sagged off me, and I was able to, knock down shots. And then, this game, they sagged off a little bit, and instead of just jacking threes, I got in the paint and was able to, get downhill in transition, which just opened up my game a little bit more. Credit to my coaches and teammates for putting me in that position as well.
These guys are veterans. You don't have to say a whole lot. You just give them a few adjustments. There's no rah-rah pep talk. They're ready to go. They play hard. They know they play the right way. And the ball started going. Darrion came in and was dynamic offensively. I think Lamont had a career high tonight. So these guys are hard to guard. They're very good players. And so it's not for me to motivate them. It's for me to put them in positions to be successful. So if they're frustrated with me, it's usually because I don't put them in enough situations where they can play their games. And so that's on me to try to put them in more dangerous situations.
Yeah, it's just waiting for our moment. The game's going to come to us. We have a lot of great players on this team, so it's all about being ready for your opportunity when it comes.
Yeah, we had a lot of concentration. We were focused. We played very hard defensively, and I was able to get my hands on a couple, deflections and things like that. But we were just flying around trying to make every shot tough. And credit to them, they run a great offense and they have great players. So we just tried to make it tough on them, turn them over, and make tough shots. And they did, but not enough to win the game.
We wanted to get a win into the bye week. 5-2 is going to be no worse than a game out of first, and might be in first by the time this week ends. That's the kind of conference this is. And so we're going to take advantage of the bye week. We're going to fix ourselves, things we need to work on. We don't have to just concentrate on our opponent and keep fresh legs. We actually have some time to get better at a few things, and we do that. That's what the successes of the program's about. When we have time to get better, we do.
Definitely could use it. I mean, we got a big week coming up after that. So, this bye week is going for us to be, refocused mentally and physically, get everybody's bodies right and ready for, another slate of games.
Honestly, I'm not really a fan. I feel like I'm starting to get the rhythm, so I kind of want to keep playing. But, I just got to stay in the gym. I feel like bye weeks and time off is not a good thing for me because I need to stay in the gym and it's easier when we have practice every day and we have a game that we look forward to. So it's going to be a little hard for me, but, I'm going to stay in the gym and be ready for next week.